Howdy, hey y'all! There's a Pokemon in chat if anyone wants it. Um, I am back. We're gonna play some more Stormblood MSQ. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna change back. Silly me. Silly me. I don't know, let's do Samurai. Okay. So sorry. Alright. Silly willy me. Okay. But yeah, I am back. We're gonna do some more MSQ because I'm having fun with it. And by suggestion of, I want to say Hilorian, I want to say was who suggested I make a counter for each time I say how much I do not like a certain person in MSQ. I need to go through. It's up at the top right corner. Maybe I should move it. Maybe I should move it. What do you think? There. I think it's more visible there. Alright. But anyway, I made a counter. I need to go through my VODs so that I can make it accurate to what the actual count is. But yes, there is now a counter for a certain someone that I do not like. Congrats on first, Oshi. How are you doing today? For me, it's been a Monday. The first part was really good. I was cracking up in Jeff's stream. Let me give you a shout out. I've been so bad about shouting out my friends. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but now Streamlabs and Stream Elements does my commands at the same time. Because I'm just extra like that, I guess. But anyway, I was in Jeff's stream earlier, and he was playing, House Flippers 2 and letting chat decide. And we just, oh my god, we made the ugliest bathroom, and then a German sex dungeon for the bedroom. It was amazing. Howdy, hey doggo. You get a shout out too. We're gonna shout out Jeff, but I want to make sure I put the right. I want to make sure I say it right. He's got some numbers. Let me make sure I put the right Jeff. Is there a way to see, like, ugh. I swear Twitch hates me. I find him. Rhea proceeds to stream for a full minute. Stellar. Jeff, where are you? You should just show up in chat so then I can be for sure. What the heckies? Why is this my life? Jeff, bestie, where did you go? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't find him. I'm a terrible friend. I can't find him. Alright. Hopefully he'll pop in chat and then I'll be like, it's Jeff! There he is! Jeff! Anyway. Let's talk to Bestie Alice, the best of the twins. Alice, the beloved teen returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, or Alphanode, not in those words perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Alice, mm-hmm. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Heen intrigues us, Willow, there are vital tasks to attend to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. Okay. Dang. I should have done the triple triad super quick before I switched to live, huh? Teehee. Oh well. It'll be there later. Yugiri. I will be traveling to the Azam Steep, Willow. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Dosetsu. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. And then Lise. Lise. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Okay. We have spoken with our comrades. Oh, it's up here. My bad, my bad. Let's see here. Tell him everything that was said. Alphanode. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. Yugiri. We shall depart for Azam Steep at once. Gosetsu. You will be joining us, Willow? Mm-hmm. Alice. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. Oh, time to hydrate. Hydrate or die straight. Alice. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. lease. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? You, dearie. Follow me, my friend. We have many moms to travel before we reach Union. Issei, wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after all you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Yay! Alright. I'm enjoying it. I really am, honestly. I made a counter though because there's a certain someone that I do not like, and I say it a lot. I need to go back into my VODs and so I can make the counter accurate.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
This guy, this fucking guy.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Makes my skin crawl. Good! Because guess what? I can't fucking stand her!
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear.
Dang, did it not work? It didn't work. Do I have to have it open? I was so excited. Okay. I worked so hard on getting that done. Okay. I should also probably make a little, like, text thing above it that says what the counter is for. Or else people might think it's a death counter. Good.
Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well.
Bitch.
If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty, now. Or die with the rest of them.
This guy. There's a coughing in chat.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Really? She had that much strength?
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Ugh.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, milady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
What a dummy. Oh, I can't stand her! You're after a Piplup? You said that's your favorite, isn't it? Meanwhile, in the fringes of Garabana, Abana? I'm sure I said that wrong. Piplups are cute.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
I still don't like him. Everyone claims that he redeems himself, but he's got a long way to go. If I'm ever to forgive him. Because I'm always on the side of the dragons. Dick! Wow, I'm feeling feisty today, I guess. Okay. Here there be Zayla. Yudiria is ready to guide you to the Azim Steep. It is a Monday, oh my god, and like the end of the day was just like shit. Yudiri, if all are ready, let us depart for reunion in the Azim Steep. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Isari. Okay. Oh, look, side quests for us to do. What do you know about that? Teehee. A mauled man! Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Shit. The body lying in front of you appears to be gripping something in its hand. A ravaged corpse lies in front of you. You notice its lifeless left hand contains what appears to be a journal. The book's jacket has been stained with blood and taken on a crimson hue. Flipping through its pages, you find what seems to be the owner's final entry. Dearest Keiko, I often wondered if you had come to resent me for leaving you behind. Every moment spent without you by my side causes my heart to grow weaker and weaker. There has been many a time where I almost gave up, abandoning hope. But I knew I could not until the day I fulfilled my promise to you. The fact I now know this day shall never come pains me more than I could ever express using mere words. Luck has carried me back home, but it does not seem it can carry me any further. I would not protest were you to think me a coward. I wanted nothing more than to gaze into those beautiful eyes and tell you just how sorry I am. Tell me, do you still await my return where we swore we would reunite someday? You spy a small sketch tucked in between the journal's final page and its cover. It seems to be of the location where the two lovers promised they would be reunited. Map icons will not display for the duration of the quest. Use the mall man sketch to search for his former lover. We gotta do it! It's for love! Okay. That looks like it's over the lagoon. Now I gotta remember how to get there. But yeah, it looks like that's over the lagoon, where like you have to dive in to go to the Liberations Fortress thing. I don't remember. Is this it? I think that's it. I did Lost very easy, but I do generally know how to read maps. It was very helpful. I'm sorry, I can't get distracted because this is not marked on the map. Chonk. Was Fukata the lover? Not here. There is not. Oh, it appears to be like kind of like a waterfall. Okay. I was wrong. Let's see here then. Wonder if, like, you know, way up high. Like, I don't know. Oh my god, is this a jump puzzle? I can't jump that high though. What the heck? What the heckies? Time to hydrate. Hydrate or die straight. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to get flying. I don't think that that jump is doable. Gumdrops, where could she be? Some grade A bullshit, Daddy. Hmm. It's by a little pool. And he's by the town. The body was by the town, and he said that he had returned home. So I have a feeling that it's gonna be close to the village. That's my logic. Kind of following this along. He was, or is, I guess I should say, because we're just apparently gonna leave him there. Just gonna check because maybe my memory is failing me. But I didn't think that the other side here, like, that it looks similar enough. But maybe it does. I've been wrong before, as we just saw. Because maybe they were meeting outside of the town, you know, all secret lover-like. Alright, Gumdrops, what do we think? I kind of remember a thing like that, that little, in the bottom right corner. I think it was up in the rice paddy. I'll just spend a little bit more time on this, and if I can't find it, then I can't. I'll come back to it later. Possibly off stream. Excuse me, I had the hiccup. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pick these up while we're at it. Perchance to Hanami. Ochimi needs someone to help deliver a present. Tell me, have you met the Namazu that live in Yuzuka Manor? The manor can be found to the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to a wealthy family. However, they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They had shown an interest in some of the trees around here, so I had thought to give them a seedling in return. Although the road to the manor is long and fraught with danger. Would you mind if I asked you to deliver it in my place? If you are willing to help, please collect the seedling and vial of wood vinegar from in front of Fukudo's house. There's a Gotharita in chat. That sounds pretty rad, if you ask me. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to a Namazu called Gyotai? Gyotai? Courage the Cowardly Lupin. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fukudo would like you to lend him your ears. I do not recall having seen you before. Would you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request some of your time? Have you heard of the Lupin? They are a race that appears to be half man, half wolf, and are known for their skill in combat. They have long served the king of Doma. However, when Doma fell to the empire, many of them were conscribed into the imperial army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There is one family of Lupin that have called Namai their home for many a generation. They have acted as the village's protectors on countless occasions. They could not have survived, or we could not have survived without their aid. Their current oldest son had been the family's backbone up until he too was forced to enlist. Only the mother and her younger son remain now. The whole village expected their youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupin I have ever seen. He has been unable to help the village in any way, much less protect it. The ferocious appetite his kind possessed was looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe, but people are not so understanding when the Lupin give nothing back in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he is deserving of the villagers' ire. Assuming you are not just passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupin? Yeah. My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Kurobana. He lives up on that hill to the west. I'm assuming it's the one that we fed earlier, and the pious prior, whatever his name is, tried to force into servitude or whatever the heck that was earlier. Set up on the hill, so I'm wondering if we need to go up somehow. There we go. I think this is the way. What am I doing? I could be riding on my chocobo. What a dummy. Howdy, hey Aspen. How have you been since we last spoke? Kurobana, do you have business with me? It's us to come help you. The old man put you up to this. He certainly enjoys meddling in the affair of others. Yeah. It is as he says, I am not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Moogle's. Of course, I would love to protect the village just like my brother, but there is a reason he was conscribed and I was not. The only thing I am good at is gathering herbs for my mother. I spend the rest of my time trying not to get in the way of the other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business of me, I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's medicine. Kurobana could do with a confidence boost. Try to rally his spirits. You just woke up from a little nap. A little nappy. Was it a good one? Did you have dreams? You can do it, Kurobana. I believe in you. You're trying your best, I can tell. Kurobana, I have no idea why you're so interested in me, but fine. I shall do battle with one of the nearby beasts if that will satisfy you. That is not to say I will prove Fukudo wrong. I am merely doing this to show that you should not have expected aught of me. They weren't nightmares. I will take it. That is definitely a win in my book. We are up here by the rice paddies. So I say we take a little peeky peek and see what we could see. Because we still have to find that guy's lover. Poor dude. Ooh, an ether current. We need that for sure. I don't feel confident in my ability to jump that. A 3 stream straight! Look at you go! Thank you. Plonk. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dun, dun. I'm trying to keep an eye out for where that picture would be from as I go. 8 o'clock. Dun. Bye. Oh my goodness. It's hard eating is sometimes ass. Kurobana, thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough now to accept that Fukudo was right. I am not and never will be a warrior. Hakuro is my brother in name only. Time to hydrate, or die straight! Now please, leave me be. Tell Fukudo that you helped me and I once again proved to be hopeless. Aww. I mean, like, it's okay to not be, like, what your family or whatever is. You know? Like, the kid's obviously just trying his best out here. He's taking good care of his mom. And just because, like, his brother and other family members before him were mighty warriors and stuff, like, not everyone's the same. You left water in the freezer. Oh, and if they disown you, so be it. Then yeah, that means that they don't actually care about you. They don't care about like what's actually good for you. I say that and it's hard. It's easier said than done, but like we've all been through some shit. Bakudo. I caught a glimpse of Kurobana heading off somewhere with a spear a while ago. Tell me, how did he fare? I had to rescue him because you're being mean and won't just accept that he can't do it. Hopeless as ever, you say? Hakuro is such a fine warrior. I cannot believe that Kurobana does not possess the same potential. There must be some way we can help him, surely. How about you just leave him alone? Have him try something besides fighting. I had not thought of that before, but it is quite an idea. It seems my mind has grown slow in my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. That's what I've been saying! Let us find Kurobana and see if there is not something else he is skilled at. He could be a fucking, medicinal, like, a medicine man. I apologize for stopping you on your journey, but if you have the time to help, please let me know. Kurobana versus the rice sacks. Fukudo would have you speak to Kurobana once more. I see you have chosen to stay and help. You have my thanks. I believe Kurobana may be best suited to work that involves heavy lifting. As you are doubtless aware, this village's economy is entirely supported by rice farming. All harvested rice is stuffed into straw bags and carried to a nearby storehouse. While Kurobana may not be a fighter, he is still a Lupin, and as such possesses great strength than most men. I imagine he could put this to use by transporting rice. I will inform the storehouse manager, Shirojishi, of the situation. Could you discuss this with Kurobana for me? I am sure your word will carry more weight with him than mine would. I'm just a fucking stranger, dude, but okay. Yeah, family's what you make it. Found family is still family. There are people I am related to by blood that if I ever saw them again, it would be too soon. And there are people that we are not related at all, and I would die for them. Kurobana. Ah, I see you have not yet left Namai. I hope you have not come to ask me to fight again. No. The old man just thinks that you'd be helpful carrying rice. Fukudo wants me to try carrying rice? There he goes again, meddling in the fare of others. That said, if it will help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and talk to Shirojishi. There's a crustal in chat if anyone wants to try and catch it. That is not the right term. Okay. Howdy, hey Jesse. How you doing? Let's see. Also, y'all, if you happen to see somewhere that looks like this, yell at me. I'm alright. The first, like, 2/3 of the day was good. And then it ended sour at work. For anyone who might not know, my day job is working corporate finance, and I got stuck on a project that has to deal with, like, Canadian currency stuff, and it's just turned into a nightmare. Because nothing can be easy. Oh, no one caught it. Shirojishi. Kurobana, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well, adventurer. Fukuda has already told me all I need to know. Let us start by having you carry this sack right here. It is a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Kurobana. Do not worry, Shirojishi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I am confident in my strength. Oof. Shirojishi, whatever you do, do not drop it. Kurobana strides off towards the village storehouse with a spring in his step. Shirojishi, I do hope he is up to the task. I have seen many a man struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. I gotta find her. Teehee, hiding from the rain in a very crappy shelter. Teehee. Unseen spirits laughing. What a name. I don't care about the fate. Ugh. Badge. I have a feeling that I need to have flying in order to actually find where the heck that place is. Alright, let's check out our Wolfie boy. Back when I was stronger totally would know what they mean by it's mostly a mental battle. I I did not expect rice would be quite so heavy. Psych up Kurobana. Come on, bestie, you can do it. You got it. Sorry, big job. Kurobana. Thank you. I really wonder if there is no better way rice can be transported. I have had to check multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cutting into my shoulder. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I may just be able to make it to the storehouse. Ooh. Summoning the last of his strength, Kurobana once again sets off in the direction of the village storehouse. Okay. I don't know, I guess I just kind of sympathize with them. It's like, yeah, I don't know strength, but I'm out here trying my best. Kurobana, it took every fiber of my being, but I did it! Who knew this would be such tiring work? Hachiboku. Good work, Kurobana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks, but given time, I am sure you two will become quite good at it. Now, you have had ample time for a rest. Make another 3 trips to and from the storehouse and your work will be done for the day. Kurobana. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry, I don't think I'm suited for this after all. Hachiboku. If that is how he responds to the slightest hardship, then I do not think we will have any use for him. Pray tell Fukudo as well. I'm telling you, he should just be like the apothecary. Since he already knows how to grind up herbs for his sick mom. Fukudo. Ah, Willow. I just caught Kurobana trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he is not wrong to think it grueling work. I too struggled to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village will think you a weak-willed coward. Kurobana. I'm sorry, Fukudo. You have my word that I will not give up like this again. Fukudo. Perhaps next time we should have you try a job that does not require great strength. Kinda like what I've been saying, Kurobana versus the arrowheads. Fukudo has thought long and hard about this. We're getting closer. Fukudo. I have come to the conclusion that Kurobana may be best suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village name is actually a local term for the arrowhead, an aquatic plant that infests paddy fields if not kept under control. It is precisely why removing weeds is such an important part of rice farming. I do hope you are up to the task, Kurobana. If you fail this time, do not expect to have another chance to prove yourself. I trust you will understand the importance of the task. Time to hydrate, or dehydrate. Kurobana. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I have always enjoyed little odd jobs like that. Fukudo. I recall Hayabusa mentioning he was looking for help tending his paddy fields. Asked if he will allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. Willow, please accompany him and make sure he does as I have asked. Oh, I'm just tripping over myself. Excuse me. Reading is hard, especially when you might have a small impediment like me. I should say reading out loud is hard. Oh my goodness, my tinnitus just kicked in really hard as well. Hayabusa. Ah, you must be the adventurer I have heard so much about. And Kurobana, nice to meet you as well. Is there something you would ask of me? Is it okay if you pick the weeds? How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you are removing the weeds. Why don't you help Kurobana with the work, adventurer? Not many travelers have the chance to experience such a core part of life in Namai. Of course I'll help. I've done this before. You grasp the weed stem before pulling, right? I did do this before. This is truly not your first time? Very impressive. Well, there's nothing more for me to tell you both. Please work the paddies on top of this hill for me. Gimme. I wonder if the weeds have medicinal properties. And then Kurobana is gonna be like, oh look, I'm amazing actually. Kurobana. I think this may be the job for me, Willow. Just watch. These paddies will be free of weeds by the time I'm done. That's the spirit! Gambate! Hayabusa. Finished already? There we go. Fine work indeed. I see you made sure to remove the entire weed, including its roots. Kurobana. I also had Hayabusa check my work, and it seems like I have finally found a job I can do. There's a Nidoran in chat! However, something did bother me a bit while I was working. It could be my imagination, but do these patties not smell a little odd? Hayabusa. Odd? Is your nose quite alright? I tend to these fields daily and have never smelled anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it is acceptable to criticize my patties when I have allowed you to work them. Do you make fun of people's children when you are guests in their homes? Or are you merely moaning because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. Kurobana, I am sorry. I did not mean it as an insult. Thank you for all you have taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, Willow. Let us go speak with Fukudo. He's like a dog person. Are you really not gonna trust his nose? Like, how dumb. Like, living in the area, I'm sure he knows what rice patties are supposed to smell like. My first instinct would be, why? What smells wrong about them? Instead of just, like, throwing a temper tantrum like that. Like, goodness. Bakudo, tell me, have we at last found the right job for you? Kurobana, well, yes and no.
Can't.
Bakudo, so you are telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa while with a careless remark? Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? Kurobana, it was not my intention to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the rice paddy fields. Fukudo, never mind. Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I'm sure he only reacted how he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I will go and speak with him myself. Kurobana Holmes. Kurobana does not forget smells so easily. That's right, you figure out what's going on. Kurobana, I still cannot forget the smell of those patties. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggled to put into words exactly what was wrong with the odor. I just know that it was not normal. We Lupin have heightened sense of smell. It is most likely why Hayabusa himself has not noticed anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad. Willow, would you help me look into the source of the stench? Bakudo, looking into the smell is fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Kurobana, do not worry, Fukudo. I promise you I will not cause any more trouble. First, I would like to visit some normal paddy fields just to confirm I'm not imagining things. Meet me by one of those to the west. It's stripping a flag, making a promise. Stop triggering flags or you're out of the party. Alright. Alright. Where are you, little wolf boy? Kurobana. As expected, the patties here only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something is not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let us revisit the patties we plucked weeds from. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going the correct way. There you are. It is as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just heard a noise from nearby. I think it came from the reservoir. Quickly, Willow, let us check that everything is alright. Oof. Oh, it's starting to look tricky. There we go. Alright, we've got some monsters going on up here. Kurobana, what is that foul creature? I have never seen such a beast before. Willow, please, keep the village safe from harm. You got it. And the hecky heck is it poisoning the water? Don't mind me, I totally remember how to play this class. Oh, it's like got dead Curl? Yeah, you booked it alright. Kurobana, I had known you were powerful, but you might be even stronger than Hakuro. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days, that stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's patties, only much, much more foul. It would seem that creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way to the reservoir, one can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. The proximity of Hayabusa's fields to the reservoir is most likely why his were the only ones affected. They should be fine as long as he replaces the water. Any recently harvested rice may need to be thrown away, though. Perhaps I should also check the rice in the storehouse just to be safe. But first, let us speak with Fukudo. He will know how to best proceed. Back in town? Awesome. I'm glad that you are safe, Yuffie. She had to go make a delivery for our other sister, Choi Choi. I'm making Dad gas up your car with your monies. Oh, time to hydrate. Hydrate or dehydrate. Woo! Water goal complete for the day. Whoop whoop. I wish I had some chalky milk. Fukudo, back so soon? I just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. Kurobana, there is something you both need to hear. Willow and I have found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's patties. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. Hayabusa, a creature, you say? Kurobana, when Willow slayed the beast, it released a most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. Hayabusa, to think there had been a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurobana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe for a second the gossip about you was true. You are a fine lad. I thank you for all you have done. Kurobana, I'm just glad I was able to be of service to Namai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I'm worried it may have also been contaminated. Hayabusa, by all means. I doubt my nose would be able to would be up to the task after all. You wish you had cookies, but you know you don't need them? I wish I had cookies too, Aspen. He was annoying me by telling me how to drive and pull up to the gas pump, but you were still nice to him and bought him a sweet treat. That is very nice of you. He can be quite annoying. Actually, Kurobana, do you think you would be up to examining my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smells of the various diseases which affect rice, you would doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I could continue to aid the village? I have never had anyone rely on me before, never mind a whole village. It is somewhat daunting, but I would love to help. You got it, dude. It is a little cold out, and you wanted to stay in the car. Well, he likes it cold anyway. A stranger? My apologies for eavesdropping, but... Ageta, would you mind having a look at my paddy fields as well? Kurobana, Ageta, you would truly trust me? Are you certain? Ageta, why of course. Do not worry. I will pay you for any work you do. Kurobana, I would gladly do it for free. I never dared dream that a day when I would be of use to the village would actually come. I owe the fact that it has to you, Fukudo, and you, Willow. Thank you so much. Do you wish it was cold? It's only gonna get hotter from here for us. There's our Broomy in chat. If I remember correctly. I think they're cute. So I want it. Okay. I'm so glad he now has, he now is in good graces with the village. Makes me feel better. What's my evolution? I don't know. I don't know. I've never, like, taken a test or anything. I was never, like, really big into Pokemon either. Like, the most I got into Pokemon was during, Pokemon Go. And that's because Yuffie, Choi, and our mom, we all got, like, pretty into it and spent a lot of time together, like, doing the community day and stuff. And sometimes, like, when we were over, we'd just, like, go and take walks with the dogs and go and spin the nearby stops and stuff, you know? A good time had by all. What's your evolution? Yeah, it was really nice. I miss it. Honestly, I talked a lot about how much I miss doing that. And then on the community days, we would have lunch and get boba tea. Oh, here's the Namazu thing. Gotcha, gotcha. Looking for a Geotai. Silly little things. Oh, there he is. Geotai. Yes, yes. You have business with us? I don't think I have anything to take my meds with, though.
You need to order more.
Do you have a drink?
No.
Hold on, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I finished all my water and then I didn't have anything to take my meds with. Here's this Sylveon. That one is very pretty. Well, they're all pretty. What am I saying? But very nice, very nice. Alright, Yotai. Yes, yes, you have business with us? Here's the sapling and some wood vinegar. Yotai. Oh my! Most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books taught something called Hanamai. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. To think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant well so that we too can someday enjoy Hanami. Yes, yes. Okay. I actually think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. He used to make people guess, but everyone got it first try, so you stopped playing the guessing game. The guessing game I like to play is have people guess how old I am. Apparently I look a lot younger than I actually am. Teleport back to the crystal. I can get that EXP. And then I'm gonna rate us out. So tomorrow is Trash Crew Taco Tuesday. So hope to see you all tomorrow. And let's see here. Let's see, who do we rate out to? I don't see anyone. Oh. Lucio is playing 14. Thank you for coming by. Let's go raid Rosio. They are a cutie patootie and playing 14 right now. Looks like they're doing a collab. But anyway, it's been a while since I said hi to them. So let's try to say hi. And then here's our raid message. Copy the bottom one, the Streamlabs one. That one should hopefully ensure we don't get in trouble with AutoMod. And I'll try and fix whatever the heck's going on. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow for Trash Crew Taco Tuesday. Oh, another hydrate before we go. Although I'm out of water, I'll go drink some when I'm done. But yeah, we will be doing Deep Dungeons, continuing Palace of the Dead with Yuffie, Wolfric, myself, and Nox. And yeah. And so everyone, please stay safe, take care of yourself, which includes eating, hydrating, taking your meds, and going to bed at a decent time. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Smooches. Stay trashy.